Hello, handsome. Yes, you're such a handsome puppy. Hello, everybody. First, let me check out one thing quickly. I just want to add a hint of depth in my camera there. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to getting a little action going here. Moving this forward a itchy bitchy little bit. Alright, let's get this into the Discord. Copy link. Discord. Hello everybody. Biotherm face moisturizer. Get out of here. How did you know I wanted one of those? Oh, it's an advertisement. Okay, everybody. Don't mind the weird guy talking off in the background here. I'm here. Hello. Bonjour. DanDanTheTool here. I live. As I live and breathe. We'll get this going in a second here.
Hello.
Yo, Rickman, how's it going, mate? Welcome in, welcome in. Alright. Let's have a quick little smoke here. Just gonna get everybody ready to rock. I usually do this in the morning, but I want to do like a late night. I'm gonna mix it up, a late night pyre session. A lot of voice acting. I got my kettle right here. Tea's ready to rock. Ready for some voice acting, ladies and gentlemen. A little storytelling.
Voice actor.
Yeah. I got a whole bunch of voices ready for it. And I saw a lovely group of people. They were taking turns. I'd say there's about, anywhere from a half to a dozen voices we gotta manage. And I've got a few of them put together, so we'll see how she goes. I'm on episode 9. And let's load it up here. Now, beforehand, that was a little smoky smoke. I should have put a tag there, Add the voice actor's tag. Oh. One thing I just checked, 1 second, let's turn my screen blue. Just want to check one more thing with my camera here. I have a little translucency on it, but I want to see if I want... yeah, okay. Alright. And we're back. Alright, let's have a little quick smoky smoke here. Get the voice. That's a nice velveteen situation. Remember, right at her. Alright, well. A ragged thing. This game right here. Just tell you a little recap, get you kind of come up to speed. This is made by the same makers that make Hades and another game called Bastion and Transistor. Heavily story-based game where I'm in a kind of limbo-ish hell versus heaven situation, and I am competing in this trials, this competition. They're called the Rites, the ceremonial rites, you know, in order to help save my friends and reach the top. Octopath, what's that one? I've heard of Octodad, but Octopath, I mean, I'm always down with storytelling games. But, yes. Now, I will apologize. I will do my absolute best to chat, but it is quite difficult with this game at times to chat and do all the voice acting. It's a lot of 1 to 3 hour sessions of me just talking. That's why I usually do it in the morning. I get like an hour in, and I'm talking with friends, and then I get to the voice acting, but we're mixing it up here. But yeah, never heard of Octopath. Sounds interesting.
It's a RPG where you could play with 8 different characters where they both had their own different story.
I like that. That sounds interesting. I'll look it up sometime, see if that's on console. See if that's on PlayStation. Alright, here it is. So, as far as the story goes right now, we've just competed in something called the Liberation Rite. We completed the 3rd one. We've released our 3rd friend. No joke, like, this is like a very strong story-based game, very emotionally deep. I care about every single person that's in my crew.
On PlayStation.
Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, I'll check that one out. So, and then here we have Volfred, the leader of the Nightwings, my crew. So, here we go. Little voice acting time. Hopefully the audio's sounding good. And, wait a minute. Wait. Just to get it really all set up here. I know I've got a little tub of it. Nah, fuck it. We don't need it. I like a little bit of Vicks Vapo rub on the nose there, you know? Alright. Good. Alright, I'm ready to go. I'm bringing thing. I appreciate you, mate. Let's do a little voice acting here, and I'll do a little storytelling for all your lads and lasses out there. Best to make yourself comfortable as possible here for the Nightwings. The rites ought to commence again before we know it. Until then, be well. Thus you, the companions, remain on the mountaintop, waiting for the stars to shine again. The cycle of the rites is ending. The news that Volfred and the lone minstrel revealed to you now threatens to disrupt the group's resolve. Who most deserves their freedom? Can there be any hope for your revolutionary plan to change the Commonwealth if you two exiles manage to return? These questions hang like a fog over you and your companions as you linger there on Mount Aliodel. For now, the exiles of the Nightwings vow to stick together, for as many opportunities as they shall have. Many moons pass. One cold evening, Volfred finds you up on your own. Well, my boy, it's time once more. Come, see. Volfred indicates to the sky, and through the snow you see that he is right. Soon, all of your companions are gathered. Volfred regards the group as in a steady manner. As you all know, I have refrained from participating in the rites myself. This was a long-held choice of mine for a variety of reasons. Chief among those reasons is so that I might direct our plan, free from the unwanted attention, both from our adversaries here and from those who oppose us in the Commonwealth. Another reason is my past experience conducting the rites. It did not end on good terms. Before my time, the Nightwings comprised of 3 exiles: Brighton, Orisa, and Oralect. Brighton, a former exile of the Nightwings, who conducted the rites alongside Oralect and Orisa. Oh, I never heard of him yet. Little Pepsi was with them as well, still learning in their way. After Brighton regained his freedom in the liberation rites, the Nightwings took me in. A story for another time, but for one thing, I had the capacity to read the ancient book. Anyway, when we next earned our way into the liberation rite, Oralect was anointed for return. He had been long in exile, and his horns were beginning to show. We prevailed. Little Pepsi snuffed the accuser's pyre. Thus Oralect earned his freedom. However, just as the shimmer pool was to engulf him, Orisa, she shoved him from the precipice and took her freedom in his stead. Well, that's a dick move. I don't know why he feels guilty. It's not like he did anything. She perished, of course. Only the anointed can transcend the shimmer pool. But she thought the warnings were a myth and paid the price. She was always restless. I presumed Oralect perished too. To survive a fall from Mount Aliodel, I was left alone. Subsequently, I made no attempts to reassemble the Nightwings, knowing that such treachery, such harm was even possible as part of this ordeal. I, frankly, still do not hold Orisa entirely at fault for what transpired. I hold instead the Commonwealth responsible for what put us in this desperate situation. And I resist to the urge to think the rites may partly be to blame as well, for pitting brother against brother, sister against sister. Volfred breathed a deep sigh. Now I see that Oralect yet lives, at a time when our plan is already in motion, and even the stars are fading. Perhaps a signal. The scribes themselves know that the Nightwings are divided, and they do not approve. but I choose to take it as a sign that we must act. The scribes put us in a set of circumstances where each of us may rise to the occasion. The Nightwings in our plan need all the help they can get. And so I have made my decision, which I wish to announce here to you all. In the name of the Nightwings, and Rita, by your leave, I would conduct the rites again. Long have my skills languished in the matter, I admit. Although I trust I shall regain them soon enough. While I once vowed never to conduct the rites ever again, our present situation calls for all our resources to be brought to bear. So, if I may be of use during the rites to come, I shall avail myself. That is all. Now then, our reader shall determine where we are headed. Come first light. Volfred bows his head to everyone, while the others exchange looks that one by one salute him in turn. Volfred stands ready to conduct the rites again. Let's fucking go! Let's do this. Once more do several stars shine bright in the night sky, revealing several paths for you to pursue towards salvation. The stars themselves await to the will of the knights. Kalmer, Lou, or Jomer. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so who are we up against? Lou, the Vernal Star. The Withdrawn are led by the Crone, which Udamilde, your record against them is 2-0. 1-0. And what do we have here? Where's the last one? 2-0. Alright. I guess we'll go against the 1-0. I really don't get the plan. But they are prepping out for the dissidents to play against us, so... So these are the last 3 people that played us in the trials, right? So that's why they're so low. So I guess they're... Okay. The dissidents it is. Let's see what we got here. You are to face the dissidents again. Led by the cur called Dr. Ashpass. I believe you first confronted him soon after my awakening. I understand they caused much trouble in the past. He then shares with you what his has heard. He then shares with you what his has heard about your next opponent. Let me read that one more time. He then shares with you what his has heard about your... Isn't it what he has heard? I mean, I'm not sure if they're going for some old English bullshit, but come on. Barker Ashpaws, a volatile cur who's packed the distance, conduct the rites, more so for the thrill than for freedom. Back on the other side, Barker never really took the culture of the Commonwealth, and often ran afoul of the law for various acts of boorishness or vandalism. He always promised to go straight, and in time he found a certain niche, for he was an accomplished hunter, and the people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. Barker relished the hunt more than anything, and spent his earnings on a variety of questionable things. One particularly raucous evening, Barkus was caught relieving himself on the foot of the statue of the Archjustice Angibels, and that was the end of his citizenship. On the downside, he got the nose of the dissidents, who observed his speed, ferocity, and fearlessness. He soon became the best of them. Barker's reputation grew among the exiled curs of the Jomer Valley region, where he is feared and unafraid of taking what he wants. This Barker Ashcross is motivated to prevail at any cost, so best deal with him with caution. Anyhow, let us resume our travels at daybreak. Rest well, until then, reader. You wish the lone minstrel a restful evening in turn. It is too late to take flight, though. Tomorrow you can press on. Continue your journey. I need some more water.
I do so hate to thusly contact you, O reader.
Oh, it is not a bother, good
An
man.
awful rumor reached me recently.
Oh, GTFO.
That you have within your retinue A traitor.
Oh,
To
explain
the
yourself.
Nightwings and the Commonwealth alike.
Bitch, don't create
But
drama.
you would never harbor such a traitor, now would you?
I absolutely would. You know
Just
nothing
your
of me.
time within the downside would have taught you that.
Bitch, you don't know me. You rise after a fitful night of slumber. Somehow the voice, which thus far has reached you only in the rites, has found its way to your sleep as well. You shake free of it. The time at Moonlight Alcove has made everyone restless. The group is eager to set forth at your command. Alright, you guys ready to take off? I'm just gonna get a little water here. Got a little strawberry water with electrolyte and caffeine. Alright, so take off, mate. Alright. So heading down south, looks like. What have we here? As the wagon soars across the skies above Wagon Hood, you notice Volfred appears lost in thought. You cannot sense straight away what he is thinking. Do not mind me, reader. It is simply that being here in this vicinity, it brings back a lot of memories and gives me much to ponder. I hid within these woods for many years, making preparations for our plan. I cast aside my remnants and became untraceable. There I waited for the plan to germinate. So, it means a lot now to be here, above that place, at last. Quite the view, wouldn't you say, my boy? And this guy just gets in my head. Just gets in my head and just fucking gets right deep in there. Alright, so, what do we got here? Barb Reef. The Barb Reef, an old, exposed reef off the coast of the Isle of Calmer. Bertrude believes she can find alchemical regions she requires along this route. The night, nasty float near the Isles of Calmer, sturdy enough for landing. Faye expressed interest in taking this route. So she seems interested. On a whim, Faye's like, may we? Can we? I suppose. You hairy butthole. Oh my goodness, oh, Balls is here. Oh, I'm so sorry guys, I'm not hearing the audio alerts. I'm gonna refresh that. Oh, and I turned him down for team play, that's why. The Doi, only at 60%. Welcome in everybody. Now, okay, so Faye has a passing whim. And Mr. Balls, what are you up to tonight? I'm not sure what Sweet is up to at the moment. Oh, there it is on my phone. I'll keep an eye on that. I'm going to raise my phone right here. Yeah, let's put the phone. The phone. Yes, this phone right here. Let's put this phone right here. Yes. Oh, no. Where else? Yes, there we go. Now, so, Faye, on a whim, I expressed some sort of interest to go this route. I don't know why, but then we have Bertrude. Believes she can find regents. She requires. Alright. Big Birdie, let's go. You got your goddamn regents. The Bug Witch, Big Bertrude, knows much of things growing unseen throughout the land, including things residing here in the dark waters of the Barb Reef. We have made note of thy willing assistance. Come along then, rating one. Why she requests your company in such excursions? Only she could say. Yet she does no such thing. She instead directs you to collect the foul ingredients she seeks. The regents seem to disappear to her robes, and you return in silence. Yeah, if you want to get in some some shitty speed runs, let me know. Later, you note a new talisman. She has appeared in a group of possessions, bearing Bertrude's unmistakable mark. You acquire the Dying Flame. It was crafted with care. What? When the bear's power has less than the adversary's, the bear deals bonus damage. That could be pretty good. Okay. Alright, we have some conversation doing here. Well, 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 if isn't Big Bertie? Alright. You approach Bertrude just as she finished polishing the various bottles, flasks, and vials that your fellow exile have collected during your travels through the downside. The evidence of thy travels? How brazenly you put them on display? Ye tempt these lands to swallow ye. She lets out a long breath. Nonetheless, these trinkets stir our memories, not merely of these lands, but of the country whence we came. Know, Reader One, that we are here because of Sandalwood. We met him long ago within the southern bogs. He offered many courtesies, and in exchange we found him agreeable. We sought them certain regions, necessary to our studies of the heavens of the earth. And he, he knew where to procure them. In exchange, we were to boil him for our finest inks, a certain recipe, notorious, yet secret. Its stain could never be removed. Oh, but the Commonwealth, they misliked it. 'Twas then we first began collecting samples of the regions of the downside, for Sandalwood was ever true to his word. Long had we studied that accursed place. Black Bison, the chaos of the deathless tempest, the richest of the bogs of the flagging hands. Land so far away, and yet they all called to us. If Molten Milithe was able to traverse the downside in its entirety an age ago, then surely 'twas not beyond our reckoning that we could do the same. Furthermore, but she hesitates. It matters not for either one. Thou hast indulged our tears long enough for now. She slithers away without further explanation. She seems reluctant to discuss the circumstances of her past with Volfred. Yeah, you sense that there's a sexual tension to be involved. Aye, she wants a little bit of that big Bertrude. A little bit. Give me a few inches of that sandalwood. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get into this one. The Isles of Kelmer. You are to conduct the rites here as soon as Barker in the distance arrive. The wagon comes to a sudden stop after a near miss with someone, or something, that got right in its path. At first you see no sign of whoever or whatever it was, but then a voice rings out, "Fucking Ron!" A little voice rings out off to the side of your path. A friendly yet somehow aggravating tone leaves little room for question as to who it is. Hey guys, maybe we're going a bit more next time, I guess. Wait, watch me going a bit more. He's get half to death. I mean, just look at him. It's good running into you like this because I got a really good special deal. We got some pretty there's stuff on here to just be slow us a bit. To be completely honest here, something about him I don't know, but Dad just hasn't been himself. But once we open a shop by these little dumpers, they go full flying off the shelves, and you can have the first dibs. All you gotta do is give us a lift in case you're headed to the other camera, right? Just drop us off when you get there, okay? The Black Wagon does not provide for the most spacious accommodations, but may have just enough room for Falcon Ron. Barely. At least for the short remainder of the trip. On the other hand, he sends a troubling energy from whatever strange artifact he is transporting right now, and wonder whether you should get involved. Falcon Ron is asking you to give him a lift. Tell him to get in. I'm sorry. The slug market proprietor seems in need of some assistance that you may as well provide. Tell him sorry. Thought of having to travel with Falcon Ron fills you with a nameless dread. Get in here, you little fucking goofball. I don't like it, but I mean, you sell me shit, so I'll be nice. Though your fellow exiles exchange cautious looks, you invite Falcon Ron to climb aboard. Oh, okay, guys. I'll just speed right in, just. He does not. Yeah, come on. Put your back to it already. Eventually, Falcon Ron manages to get on board as you prepare to set forth again. Falcon John is rejoining you. Welcome on board for now. Yeah. We're dropping you off at Kelmer. And we're done here. Bye. Take it easy. After what felt like an interminable trip, during which Falcon Ron did not even once cease to speak of matters relevant only to him, you reach your destination. Anyways, thanks guys, and remember what I said, these things I got here, you got dibs on them. If you come visit me in Dan, yeah, we'll get going so you can go, okay? Whether from Falcon Ron's cease or shriveled, or the ill effects of his cargo, Aerial One is left feeling out of sorts. Your fellow exiles lost +5 to glory for the next rate. What the fuck, Ron? Fuck, Ron. It's okay, Peanut, not you. Fuck you, Ron. You screwed everything up.
Oh, safe voice.
Hey guys, thanks for helping me and Dad back there. Yeah, Peanut here. Yeah. And so, as promised, I got you something really, really good stuff right here. Pauses for a dramatic effect, then. He reveals to you several artifacts. The Black Hoof. The bearer has 100% more stamina than usual, but cannot hold the orb. The Black Heart. After getting banished, the bearer either returns with permanent stamina or as a fast-moving howler. Black Claw. The bearer's orb remains while grasping the orb, but cannot be cast. Huh. Would that work for what's her name? Pamitha. I don't think so. No, that's only during her cast that she gets the invisibility bubble. Because if she got the ball and be invincible, I'm like, that just breaks the game. Not one of those three. They emanate an energy that cannot be possibly completely healthy. Nice, huh, guys? You guys got first dibs on these bad boys. I can tell you, they're gonna go fast. I mean, $16, $11, $23. Cannot be used by worms, harps, or crones. See? Oh, okay. Alright, no, there's anything for me to sell here. I mean, might as well sell this. Know what I'm saying? Man, you're making weird ass sounds. I do not appreciate that, Rookie. You're freaking me out, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. What's this one? Getting banished, the bearer returns in a burst that draws in nearby adversaries. Alright. I'm good for now, Sir Rodimus. So, you see, you guys? Yeah, later, Ron, you fucking weirdo. -5 to my glory. Like I give a shit about that. He's gonna give me that anyways, right? You stand before the bizarre outcroppings of the Alakamer. The sky darkens, and in the distance you hear the sound of gibbering creatures growing louder. The sound of it is unnerving enough that your fellow exiles remain quiet. Their eyes are fixed to the stars above. Soon, something in the sky begins to stir. Oh yeah, we're also playing on hard mode. So, don't forget. That's why we don't do any of the... We don't fuck with the stars here. Hard mode's hard enough. And no, we're not getting bonus experience, but that's okay. We'll survive. Volfred Sandalwood has powerful defensive abilities in the Rites. You can spawn in the wood, but the words. Okay, whatever.
For I detect another exile in your ranks.
Oh, you detect well.
The
Oh,
exile
hello,
Volfred
Mr.
Sandalwood himself. That cursed sap. I ought to have known he was behind all this.
Oh,
He
you're so
has no
fluffy now that
love
you've
for our
dried out.
sacred tradition. Yet you would heed his poisoned words over mine own?
Mine own?
I thought that we were friends.
Not really. You're just a part of the ego.
Let us return to a more formal distance.
Okay, fine. Yes, hello, Mr. Peanut Butter Bear. How are you? Smell that, mates? Looks like we're going to have to take this one a little serious this time. That's right, because they ain't got Greentail clogging up the rigs no more. He's back home with his dear old mum, where he belongs. Right, Next time you Nightwings dump that dead bite. Right to... Oh, I see. Right time, you know, yeah. Gotta have some standards after all. Just the same, we're gonna stomp you to the ground, get ready. What do you think, Rookie? Mr. Peanut Butter Rookie Pal? Reader, my boy, let us confer but a moment here. I am returned now to the rites, a tradition that I once disavowed. And now that I have done the remnants, the voice knows I am here. It is no matter really, for our plan is well in motion. All that remains for us is to prevail. I shall aid you and the others in the task, as best I can. See us now, whether these old limbs are mine or still of any use. Hello, Mr. Fuzzy Idiot. I know. Let me scooch over. Let me just scooch over here. You can take center stage.
He is at last, alive and well.
Oh.
I know that you can hear me, Sandalwood. You're causing quite a stir out in the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
You plant your little seeds of discontent. Know that your designs at sowing chaos shall not be tolerated here. Now, good evening to you.
Oh, can I do one at a time? Alright, let's see what we got here. Now that my Nightwings, I look forward to conducting with all of you. And if and when, of course, the reader calls for us to stand as a triumvirate together. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Choose now your band of traitors.
Band of traitors! Holy fuck, voice. Take it easy, brah. Alright, so... It is quite clear that I think Faye, I'm going to send home this time. 1, 2, 3. Pamitha hasn't resolved anything with her sister. That's one thing I miss about the story. It seems like the logical thing is to send the original 3 home first, right? Even though you probably have the most emotional connection. It's the hardest decision to make, but probably the smartest one. I really want to keep Jodariel around long enough that I can kind of see if there's any kind of relationship that builds between Pamitha and Jodi. I really would like to see a banter between them, seeing them resolve. Or one of the most amazing things I would think would be lovely to see is have Jodi stand up for Pamitha against her sister. I think that'd be a nice moment where like she stands up like, no, you're a fucking goof. Your sister's fucking trying. Shut the fuck up. You're an oaf. Some shit along those lines. Now, I think for this one, I'm going to go Pepsi. Yeah. 2 solid objects. Yeah. Okay. I think I might go with that. And then what else we got here? These 2 rings. This is going to be a wacky one. I don't know how this is going to go. Instant abilities cost less than usual. Okay, so I might go him with his legendary, her with her legendary, and then him with like a money-making one of some sort. Is he good for harming? Huh. Okay. So let's start with T's out front. That glory is brutal. 10 glory.
Tizo.
And then up next, Bertrude.
Bertrude.
And then this is a bad combination of things. I don't know their skills very well at all, but okay, so something from here. Better bearing, banish my adversary. Okay. We'll go with this.
Volfred, it is done.
We await the ancient rites commencement. Been itching for another go. Let's have it, mates. Tear 'em to shreds. Wait, I went Scottish for that one.
Begin.
Oh shit, not good.
Too bad.
Go Tizo, you crazy son of a bitch! Okay. But then he gets +5 each time they score. Oh, piss right on that.
Is closer than the other. A mere attempt.
What? Oh, right. Yes, sir.
Now to the flame. Shall it be? Blast. Engulfed within the oil.
Whee! Not be Lucky Charms!
That
There we
Bertrude's
go.
faster than she looks. The Nightwings edge closer to victory.
Ah.
That Barker
I don't know how he works. He seems weird.
The pyre on each side burns just as true.
Go Tizo! Alright.
I wonder, shall the Nightwings press their luck?
Oh.
Be gone,
Yeah.
you lot.
Why didn't you jump? Oh, but.
Tis what the scribes
Okay.
ordain.
40.
Tis too close to call who shall prevail as yet.
Easy 10. Alright, there's 20 left.
Now go on, just once more. None left unscathed. Quite foul.
2, 1. What?
Alas,
I clearly crushed right into him. Explain yourself.
the two flames now burn.
What do I got? 20?
equally as bright.
Okay. If I get this one, it's over. Get that stamina back. Fly! Oh!
So close.
Damn you, Bertrude! Survive!
The flames withstood what autumn
Whew.
put them out.
What do we got? What do we got?
You seem unable to stop these people.
Don't know what you're talking about. Nope. No!
Careless. And it is done.
Oh, so close! God damn!
Nightwings prevail.
MVP on Pepsi there. Holy shit.
Their adversaries failed to stop.
If it was a burnt Pepsi, I would have been done so.
The ceremony is complete.
Why do I play this on hard mode? Why? Mental. Oh, you think you're better than us? Because you're as fair and square, is it? Ah, at least you got me blood on a boil.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
Let's go.
Volfred always was a little slow to pick things up.
It's been a while since my last outing in the Rites. I'm begging for your continued patience as I recollect the way. Alright, let's see what we got here. Volfred is banished a sapling chuck and automatically spawn near his pyre until he returns. Not bad. After casting Spread, Volfred's sapling spawns faster than usual and gains a larger aura. After casting Spread, Volfred may remotely detonate his sapling in an aura blast. Hold circle to cast Spread, then press triangle to down. Huh. While Volfred and his allies are banished, adversaries are slowed and cannot use abilities. That's really good, I like that one. Once per right, if Volfred's adversaries extinguish his pyre, it is restored by 10 instead. That's really good, but I got that ability if I want it. While using his shield, Volfred shields his allies as well. Volfred permanently increases +5 to hope, hasting how quickly he returns. Once per right, if Volfred's adversaries extinguish his pyre, it is restored by 40 instead. What? Oh, what do I go with? That's just like basically I show up every round with 40 extra health. I mean, negates this. But, you know, the average attack, that means 2 more, maybe 3 more attacks before I get taken down. Jesus. But yeah. Sapling spawns near his thing. Sapling grows faster and is larger. And then when everyone's dead, the adversaries run slower, can't use their abilities. I'm starting to think this one's better. Wow. That one's just kind of broken, but not really fun. Really doesn't do much. Spells faster. I don't know how much they're slowed, though. Fuck it. It's just too broken of an ability. Alright, cool.
Until the stars align.
Until then, next time, Gadget. Next time. Back at the Black Wig, and you're taking some time to recover after besting the distance. After a few close calls when Volfred approaches. The Nightwings are in capable hands these days, my boy. Thank you for your continued efforts, given all the challenges we face. The Rites may be ending, but we still have time to achieve our plan, especially if you continue to prevail like that. Come, let us see whom we shall square against next the stars align. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. You gaze into the darkness of night. What we got here? Fiesta, Jomer, and Lou, the Vernal Star. Lou's got those demons, 1-0. Fiesta has her at 2-0. And the worms at 2-0. I mean, the Tempers, man. And if I'm playing Fate... Man, I wouldn't mind playing the Fate again. Excuse me, but... Okay, so the choices are the Tempers. I've only played them once. So there's that one, the Pyre-rates, or her withdrawn. Since I beat him, they went down. So I'd be playing against them, or I play her in the distance, get their chance again. The distance were fast, but pretty easy. Their attacks were annoying. I should have used What's-His-Nuts way better. Just get him out front and hold square so all their attacks launch right back at them. I didn't use him properly. And the next one, let me see. Okay. Don't know what the point is of playing these guys. Okay, so what were the choices again? You know what? Let's go for even numbers. Let's fight these big horny assholes here. Interact the tempers. Again, we are to face the demon Ignarius and his brutes the Tempers. He is living proof of how far the rites favor raw strength of will and body. Volfred then offers you such details as he knows your next adversary. Ignarius, a long-time resident of the downside, as evidenced by his appearance. The strongest of the Tempers, he has awaited years to earn his freedom. Born to a middling Commonwealth family, he got into trouble early and often, but found his calling in the Commonwealth's not entirely legal red light district. There he took many jobs, most of them involving his sheer size. Most notably, he was a bouncer at Starry 8, where he came to symbolize his reputation. Starry 8, an infamous tavern in the Commonwealth. It is widely believed that the Commonwealth's officials sometimes showed up incognito here to blow off a little steam. One day, a particularly belligerent guest got under his skin, so gave him a tremendous thrashing. The club clientele gave a cheer. However, his guest turned out to be a wealthy chamberlain, who then exploited his connections to have Ignarius arrested, then exiled. This was 14 years ago. In the downside, Ignarius dropped his given name, as is sometimes the custom, and survived alone through his tenacity and strength. In time, he drew the notice of the Tempers, who revealed to him the rites, recruiting him into their ranks, and let him work his way up. Now, the last, is his turn. Ignarius struggles to return to a place that wants nothing to do with somebody like him. He should never have been exiled. Anyway, my boy, I am off to rest. You wish a good night to Volfred. Your travel shall continue at first light. Hey, how's it going? Big Bertrude? You are unaccustomed to seeing Bertrude smiling, and yet there she is, doing just that. You've soon seen why. You have observed before how her manner seems to soften, to the degree it can, whenever Volfred is around. If only I could have seen their faces then. What was your secret, dare I ask, dear Bertrude? It appears they are reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. Flame-resistant ink, Sandalwood. 'Twas the inks themselves that kept those volumes from being burnt to ash. Flame-resistant inks. Of course. The good officers who came to visit, they were so intent on burning all the evidence, they did not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. Alas, that they would have later found a way to burn the stamping press regardless. Their written words, they moved us many times. In many others, whom we know there, in the southern bulks. No matter, my dear Bertrude. What is done is done. At least we made it difficult for them. Is that not so? While introducing some of our fellow citizens to new ideas. Perhaps. My words would not have reached near half as many were it not for you. Not to mention how I managed to elude them for another decade or so. I am very, ever thankful for your sacrifice. Thy thanks shall not be necessary, Sandalwood. Well, you shall have to take your what? You shall have to take them from me anyhow. Thank you, Bertrude, for helping me to fulfill a modest author's dream. What good's a stamping press without good inks? No good at all. They exchanged a laugh at this, but then, even still, and through this new ordeal, thou hast no love for us. Is that not so? Bertrude. Nay, we understand full well. Thou needst not further explain thyself. There are different kinds of love, dear Bertrude. On that account, thou hast nothing to teach us, Sandalwood. They remained silent for a time. Our hearts, they cannot be controlled, Bertrude. Blasted things they are, they act well on their own. He puts away his pipe. I am blessed to have you back in my life, back in the Commonwealth, and here as well. I mean, that although I know that is not enough. At first, Bertrude does not seem to acknowledge this in any way, but then...
My fault.
Nice, Hedwyn. It is enough. It is enough. She departs without awaiting a response, brushing past you as she goes. Volfred soon turns away as well, politely bidding you a good evening. The two old friends have evidently managed their way past certain tensions in their long-standing relationship. They rather seem to draw a certain strength from one another. Cute. Aren't they just adorable? Alright, let's go fight some fucking demons, shan't we? No, you take off. Alright, we're heading up north, where the winds grow tall. Ooh, okay. Cinder, a hushed clearing south of the Glade of Lou. Volfred knows a powerful talisman is rumored to be buried in its path. A small clearing east of the Glade of Lou. Tizo thinks this should be the quickest route, leaving you time for vocations. Well, there's vocations, or he said there's a talisman, which I could do a vocation and train him a hell of a lot more. I don't even know how many of these things are left, but okay, well. Accompany Volfred. You and Volfred ventured into the gnarled roots of the Cinderwood along a circuitous path that takes you far enough away from the Black Wagon. My agent suggests that we seek us somewhere very close, my boy. Perhaps you can already sense its presence. You can. And after a careful search, you procure an artifact, either discarded by one witless to its power, or left there for the sake of someone such as you. You discovered the webbed lanthorn may come in useful. After a bearer banishes an adversary, a banished ally has a chance to instantly return by 50%. A dim and mishap in life, whose enchantment is said to help the lost discover the true path. Okay, that's not bad. Onward to the Glade of Lou, good man! Fly, fly, and let us slap these dickwhoppers into the next infinity! You're to conduct the rites here soon against Ignarius and the Tempers. Little temper tantrums, let's go! Guitar, guitar, music, music, strings. Messenger in with news and rumors from the other side comes huffing towards your wagon, here in the thick underbrush of the Black Basin. You let her there and offer some light refreshment, as Rookie would have done. The imp's message turns out to be about him. You learn Rookie's transgressions have been all forgiven since his return to the Commonwealth. He has even been offered a well-appointed home and a place of business. It must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that Rookie always claimed to have had for himself and his extended family. Eventually, and somewhat reluctantly, however, he refused the gifts. Instead, he tracked down Volfred's agents and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. The last bit of the message sounds as though it was transcribed word for word from something Rookie said. It simply reads, "The rest of you better get back here real soon, or else." You thank the messenger in for this report. Soon, it has all of your companions talking. You don't think that he must be sad, having turned down the house? I hope he isn't sad. Hard to believe that he would be turned down living in that kind of luxury, though maybe he got used to it out here. Pepsi's happy to learn that Rookie joined the revolution in the Commonwealth. Ah, the noble Rookie! He sets a shining example unto us all. We understand this Rookie holds no small degree of influence, at least not amongst his kind. I had every faith in our friend Rookie, in that he would stand tall and rise to the occasion. The news of Rookie's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. The messenger imp accepts some scraps from you, and then he rushes off. Your companions gain +1 and hope for the next rite. Thanks, Rookie! You the man. Hope diddy hope the dope. Alright. What do you got for me, Ron?
Well, hey guys, let me just tell you something real quick now. I happen to have heard that Mr. Greentail moved on or something like that, right? I just want you to know he's one of my favorite customers. And because of that, I'm giving you the same great deals, okay?
As Rookie? Fuck off. More of those serums I don't want, and then this. After dousing an adversary's pyre, the bear's pyre recovers health equal to 50% of the damage dealt. Don't I already have one like that? Yeah, the bear's pyre is restored up to +8. What's the difference between that and this? Sure, I guess. If they're dealing 30 damage, then sure, but seems more reliable, considering that all my guys that have 15 points. Most of my guys have around 15 damage, so that would be the same right there. The higher ones, sure, but $140? No. Let's just put some more points into this guy. Which reminds me, maybe we should buy one of these guys. 3, so that's just a, yeah, let's just do it. Alright, lady, you fucking weirdo. Thanks, guys. Good luck in everything I got going on tonight. No, thanks, wrong. Commence the trial? The rites? There we go. Once more, you have returned to the Glade of Lu, and your companions stand ready beneath the still night sky, waiting for the commencement rites. You overhear some of their words to one another as you await the signal in the stars. This night awaits our glorious confrontation against the Tempest. Any moment now. Indeed, prepare yourself, everyone. Just then you observe a glint of starlight that begins to shine above, and your companions soon fall silent. The effects of many talismans can be made stronger using stardust.
Stand forth!
Okay!
Exiles of the night winds.
You can't say that to me!
The 8 scribes summon you to the Glade of Lu. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the Tempers. Whose ever pyre yet burns ere the break of dawn shall surge forward on the path to glory. Now prepare yourselves.
Hey, who looks to want to get a piece of us again? It's the damn night winds. Gonna knock us down another peg or two again, I guess. Well, at least you got old curly horns out of this dump. Gotta give you that. One look at her, and you just knew that she was too damn good for this place. Goddamn fucking right, Narius. Fucking preach, bro. Oh, maybe that ain't saying all that much. And if you Nightwing see her again, you tell her something for me. You let her know Iggy says hi. Let her know. Know that she'll remember some dumb lump like me. Like Nary shoves his mask back on. Alright, Tempers. Let's give it to him like we still got a chance. Sorta like him, man. I kinda like it, Narius, not gonna lie. He's got every fucking right to be bitter. I say. I'm Team Ignatius. Alright, so... Is it these two again? With... Faye's just got commanding lead in the XP. She's gonna be the next to go. But then... So I guess I'll do 1 and 2. Maybe Sir Gilman. And these two. Yeah, okay. Now. Jumps farther? Nay. When I score, I heal more. Or do I get the one to score and I get money? Because those two ain't scoring. Finishing an adversary that bear gains. I got 15 right now. That's 45 damage for that. But okay, let's go with heal.
Sir Gilman.
These are the ones I'm supposed to be using more money, but that's fine. And this one.
Bertrude.
I already have the passive ability, so instead. Let's try to be more defensive with this guy, see if this works.
Volfred.
It is done.
Prepare yourselves, everyone. Alright, you damn Nightwings. Let's see what you got.
Now go. Now begin. The Nightwings thus assert themselves.
BAM! Plus 8 dwarves.
Oh, not Ignorious. That was the last of them. Walgrew dove into the flame. Best not get overconfident, Nightwings.
Look at you. You're just base spawn. Firing? There we go.
Glory.
Shouldn't that heal me plus 8? Or do I need to be damaged first before they give me that?
A banishment. That one almost got through.
No, I didn't.
All of the Nightwings.
I was holding my circle thingy. Did he miss?
Wherever did the Nightwings go? Now there's a proper
That was a weird one.
Both triumvirates are equally as close.
Oh.
Slips from your clutches. A rude predicament for the tempers.
Suck a bag of dicks, little buddy.
Now that's how Snuffle plays.
Goddamn right, bro knows. Homie knows. Oh, you know when you've been practicing, haven't you? And what about you, Iggy? You're just a washed up old girl. You're through. How long you gonna keep at getting this weaker and weaker, worse and worse feeling? Come on then, Nightwings. Finish it already, will you? Sooner we wrap this up, sooner we all can get some shut-eye and put an end to this damn day.
How sad that that one there.
Oh,
left
you
yourselves
bastard.
Wide open.
Easy.
But you just can't catch this. You just can't catch this. There we go. So my life has to be below 100 for it to get frustrated. Gotcha. Boo! Jeez, look at the size of that aura on him. Oh no.
Yes.
Goofs. Alright. One more and this is it.
Your victory is at hand.
Oh, it takes stamina. Okay. Oh, I just punched him closer. Oh no. Alright, Gilman, this is you. Not great.
A blessing keeps the pyre.
Ooh! That was close.
Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own.
Woo!
It is done.
That was close. Thank God I took that ability for Volfred for plus 10.
Simply smite them down next time. The ceremony is complete.
We dumpers. We were supposed to be damn unstoppable. But this... again.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained.
Gained! Not even level 2 yet, goddamn. Ooh. Both of them are so close.
Until the stars align.
After you secured your victory over the Tempers in the last-ditch effort, there was little time for you to rest as yet. The night beckons. And the night reveals to be a vital one. I did not read that sentence at all properly. My bad, but yeah. Wait a minute, I'm gonna try one thing here quickly, guys. No. I'm gonna keep it there. Oh shit, I didn't read that. He heads it straight away and you follow in turn. I was wondering if it makes sense to put my camera up into the left side of the screen and face the middle, but fuck it, it's too late. I'm not gonna do that like 9 episodes deep. Indeed, among the remaining stars, you see one with your familiar now burns ever brightly. Your path to freedom is laid bare before it. Pursue that shit. Alright. On our way to Solium. Against a Milday. Liberation Rite number 4. Let us go. Already are the Nightwings summoned back to Mount Aliodel. Picture the Rites as a wheel broken free from a wagon. It is turning uncontrollably and soon shall reach a sudden stop. We shall soon have several chances left, but for someone to go free. Either us or else our adversaries, but not both. What is at stake each time is further complicated now, I must admit, knowing we have so few opportunities remaining. Those who we send back into the Commonwealth, should our plan somehow fail, they may look back upon their exile with fondness. The plan. Volfred's ambitious plot to spark a revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible. The plan's current probability of success is 60%. No. We shall stand together, shoulder to shoulder, as the scribe himself once stood, Volfred Sandalwood. 60%? Not bad. So, turning to the Commonwealth is not inherently a mercy, don't think.
Moreover, there are also those among us whom we count on to prevail in the Rites. We need them on the Nightwings just as much as we need them in the Commonwealth. We cannot simply grow our numbers here given the circumstances. And so who stays, who goes? These choices affect us all. No pressure there, my boy. Now, I don't know about you, but I shall go and take my leave for now. Let's set forth again at daybreak. Continue, Jerry. Yeah, more Alan Rickman, let's go. Hello, my boy. Pepsi and I were just reminiscing on old times. Clark. Pepsi's happy to have Volfred back about the Nightwings once again. Thank you, Pepsi. I am happy to be back amongst the Nightwings as well. Though you understand why we were forced to be apart for so long, do you not? Sarahum. Pepsi indicates he understands full well. I trust that Tariq provides some good company and song during the intervening time. I've heard one song. Beautiful, gorgeous. I want to hear more, which pisses me off because I've heard one. Only one. It's the best thing ever. Can I get two? Maybe three? Tariq, too much to ask? Maybe? No? Squeak. Teaser confirmed they did enjoy traveling alongside the low minstrel for some time. And there he is, right on cue. Something I can do for you, Volfred, sir. Volfred laughs warmly as this. No, Tariq, we are well enough for now. Pepsi and I were just remembering the time when we first met, the three of us. Pepsi was rather apprehensive then, as I recall. He was merely being circumspect, I'm sure. Pepsi has the sharpest instincts of us all. But the bite he gave you, sir, it left a permanent impression, did it not? It did indeed. I consider it a mark of friendship. May it stay with me for all my days. That's what's on his forehead arm there? A little puncture wound? Nice. It is a good reminder that despite the challenges we faced together in the past, my time among the Nightwings has been extraordinary. Likewise, I can say the same, sir. Haraki! Pepsi shares the sentiment as well. Wolf returns to you. I should apologize, my boy. We are talking of a history you do not share. Believe me when I say we are skipping over many of the bad parts. What I mean is, it isn't my intention to exclude you as we wax nostalgic. The Nightwings that you know, we are a strange assortment, are we not? Those of us who share some kinship from the past, I suppose we cannot help but seek some warmth in it. But it should not be to the exclusion of the friendships that we are forging right now. So please, why don't you join us for a bit? Together you, Volfred, Pepsi, and the Low Minstrel talk a while about the times gone by. The three of them are pleased to be back in one another's company again, having grown close through shared experience in the past. Just the same, they have welcomed you into the group. In spite of the hardships that you face, some of these idle moments that you share together may one day form memories you think back on with sad fondness. Soon the conversation winds down, though lifted all of your spirits for just a while. No point boost? I got negative frickin' 5 to everyone's frickin' grace, but frickin', but no, that didn't inspire us? Hot diggity darn, you gotta be kidding me. What was that sound? Was that like one of those, like, rubber chickens? Ha, 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 ha. Alright. Going up north where the wind blows tall. Josie Adaro, he used to date my mom. Okay, Emperor's Ascent. Alright, so I'll gap through the nameless lower summits beneath the Mount Aliodal. You sense Bertrude shall gain favor from the scribes if you land here. Emperor's Fall. A pathway on the outskirts of Mount Aliodal's nameless lower summits. You sense Volfred shall gain favor from the scribes if you land here. Volfred, let's go. You make landing upon Mount Aliodal, while Volfred pulls you aside while the others complete the post-flight inspection. He puffs at his pipe before speaking of Rita, as you know, I now wear the remnants once again. This means that I myself will soon be worthy to regain my freedom in the eyes of the 8 scribes.
Nasal.
Know, however, that it is not my wish to go just yet. It is true I could be of some benefit to our plan back in the Commonwealth, but I feel my place is here, for the time being. Perhaps once the Nightwings are on a sure footing on their path, my time shall come. Those are my feelings on the matter, and I wanted you to know. I shall, of course, defer to you. Our path is not to contradict the reader's will. Anyway, I trust that all of us, yourself included, shall find our freedom. If not soon, then by when all of this is over. Alright. Seek the Nomad Scribe's way. Join Volfred on a pilgrimage to Golgotha. I would like him to get out this time. I think I'd like him to leave. He's been here long enough. He's done some shit. He's seen some shit. He used to read it before. He couldn't leave because of that. Now's his time. Having completed the post-flight inspection, you and Volfred visit the monument of Golgotha here in the Emperor's Farm. Or elect, was this somehow your doing? You who cursed the scribes and the stars themselves. I pray for you this time. And if the scribes will for the rites to be ended, then we shall have to work with that. No setback shall be insurmountable. Soon he finished paying his respects. He returned to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Golgotha has shown you favor. You soon shall ascend the mountain, though there is time to pursue your vocations. Volfred gained +2 hope. Nice. Let's go. Alright, so an item, a boost the stat, or a mentorship. Needed for next rank, 950. I could do a mentorship with her. That would get her max rank and her point up. That could be pretty badass. Other than that, well, we could help him out. Give him an extra little something. Very nice. Okay, so I could do that, but I don't think I'm gonna send her home. So I don't know. Just for one round, if it's worth it, get an extra skill point. So instead, I got it. Let's mentor Volfred. This feels a little bit condescending, but let's do it. Certainly, I would appreciate your point of view. You and Volfred go over his understanding of his aura and its connection to his presence, both physical and spiritual. Discussion proves informative. Aura. An exile's wrongdoings manifest during the rites as an aura. Contact with an opposing exile's aura banishes the trespasser from this plane. The rites demand we act as one mind, and perfect unison and harmony, and free of any doubt. I have grown more accustomed to being part of the Nightwings as of today. Let's go. Using a shield ability, Volfred shields his allies as well. Volfred permanently gains +5 to hold, hastening up when he returns from banishment. Ooh, it's cool, but I always try to bear in mind that together our auras grow even stronger. Alright, good shit. Good shit, dude. +5 to hope. Oops. Let's see. Who's the most hopeful on the team then? 23, 19, 17, 17, 20 now. Okay. So usually take them a hell of a long time to get back. Whoa, she's got the worst hope. She's gone, she just leaves. She's like, bye. Noted. Okay. Continue your journey. Temple High Road. First 2 paths lead to the mountain summit. You sense Faye shall gain favor from the scribes along this route. Second 2 paths leading to the mountain summit. You sense Sir Gilman shall gain favor from the scribes along this route. Let's go with Faye here. En route to the mountaintop, you pass by a mountain of loose glory, and Faye happens to notice. Is this part of your plan, O scribes? I know I need not ask. Just as I know the path you have laid out takes many, many turns. Please, help us navigate that path. My friends and I, we wish to find our ways together, with your blessing. Soon she finishes paying her respects. As you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that loose glory has shown her favor. Faye has gained +2 presents for the next ride. Goddamn right. You and your fellow exiles gather at the foot of Scribe's Gate, before an archway carved of stone, where stands the gate guardian. Greetings to you, Celeste. I see your exiles of the Nightwings have returned, even as the cycle of rites begins drawing to a close. The Nightwings accept this as the will of the scribes. The gate guardian laughs at this, softly for some reason. And you, Tariq? Do you accept their will as well? But the low minstrel does not answer her. It is no matter. I thought everyone was supposed to answer her. Tariq, what up with that? It is of no matter. Now, Nightwings, each of you, come forth and state what it is you seek whilst crossing the Scribes' Gate. One by one, the Nightwings declare themselves. You all pass through as before. Then Volfred takes his turn. Celeste stops him. You! I see you wear the raiments once again. Explain. The cycle of the rites is ending. While I do not know exactly why, I have my fears. One of my contemporaries, he who fell from the summit long ago, he lives and seeks his liberty again. He stands against us now and believes his triumvirate to be the true Nightwings. The true Nightwings, a splinter faction from the Scribe's most favorite triumvirate, led by the demon Orlat. I remember well the contemporary whom you mean. Then the Nightwings stand divided. Yes, and so I wear the remnants once again, in case that it may help to right this wrong. For I am Volfred Sunderwood, and I seek liberty for each of us, and that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side, and bring our freedom to the people there. She considers Volfred's words for a moment. I see, then move along. The guardian Scribes' Gate regards you all, and then beckons you onward. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Celeste? What is it, Tariq? The will of the scribes. Long have we both followed it. I think you would agree. In equal measure has it drawn us close, as separated us. But if their aim is now to keep us apart for another age or longer, then no, I do not accept their will. You blaspheme, Tariq, and at the gate no less. But the low minstrel simply puts his hat back on. Then, may the scribes themselves admonish me. Until tomorrow night, Celeste.
Tariq got some, he got some heartburn there, you know? Got them just shattered. Tariq got a thing for Celeste, a thing at a ding-a-dong. Having reached the peak of Mount Aliadel, you see the vastness of the downside all around you. It leaves you in deep thought regarding which of your companions ought to go free this night, as Ruki did the last time. Commence the liberation rite. Volfred looks up to you. What? Volfred looks up as you approach and smiles.
That is nice.
I never thought that I would say such things, my boy, but it is good to hear the remnants and the rites once more. The march of time does have a way of healing certain hearts. Besides, the Nightwings of today, we are a very different beast than the triumvirates, which took me in almost a decade ago. Ours was a triumvirate of exactly 3. Well forward, Teaser, who proved to be an exception. though historically the Nightwings never took on more exiles than needed. I have mentioned my predecessors, Brighton, and my former companions, Avrissa and Orelect. Perhaps naively, I had hoped my time with them would not be relevant directly to what we now attempt. But seeing as our stories are now intertwined, do let me know if there's more you wish to learn of them.
Volfred invites you to inquire about your former Nightwings. Well, first things first, I want to know more about Orelect, the demon who you met. What was he like before? Were he and Volfred close? You asked about Orelect was like when Volfred had first been acquainted. Volfred remained silent for some time.
I was very, very sick, you know. When I first landed in the downside, the long trip down the river must have been a little much for me. It was Orelect who found me. He could have not known of my capacity to read before he revived me. He was a physician, intolerant of the sight of suffering of any kind. Not just any physician, mind you. A gifted, highly decorated one. He served on the front. Back then, skirmishes erupted frequently, and those such as Orelect, they had to deal with many casualties on either side. In time, he said he grew repulsed by what he saw. He sold his heart a yearning for an end to all the bloodshed, so he tried to use his status to negotiate a treaty with the Highwind remnants. Mr. Potter. It must have gone about how you'd expect. He was given direct orders to return from the front, but when he refused to soil his hands again, they cast him down in the downside. Here, he gained the notice of the Nightwings, and before long, he grew to be one of the finest red conductors anyone had ever seen. He was instrumental in the liberation of his companions, whose roles in the Triumvirate were later filled by Arissa and me. In time, Orelect's own opportunity for freedom had come up. He longed for it, so that with his exalted status, he might well stand a chance of negotiating peace. However, on the evening of his liberation, well, you know the story from that point.
Volfred sighs.
He breathed real heavy on this one. He and I were kindred spirits for a time. I could not bear to think he was gone, and now I cannot entirely believe he is back. He is our adversary now, transformed, grown cold. Still, part of me is happy he yet lives. Make no mistake, of course I shall not be swayed against our plan, not by Orelect or anyone. As I've said before, we share a higher calling now. As for Orelect, he wants his freedom still, although I wonder if he still remembers why. Anyways, was there something else, my boy?
Ask about Brighton. You inquire about Brighton. You understand was liberated prior to when Volfred first joined the Nightwings.
I never met Brighton in person, but I know him rather well by now. Though for that matter, my boy, so do you.
He studies your reaction for a moment, then.
Brighton was born wealthy, but not special otherwise. You would have no reason to have heard of him. He was exiled for negligent misconduct. I do not know exactly why. I do not care for spreading rumors. I first heard of him through Arissa and Orelect, who found me a suitable replacement following his liberation. They spoke little of him. Orelect gave the impression they did not see eye to eye, but he assured me I soon would hear from him myself. Indeed, I became accustomed to the book, which you know well by now. I soon began to hear the voice.
Volfred looked at you, as if you to see if you'd yet take his meaning.
You see, my boy, after Brighton's liberation, he assumed a new identity within the Commonwealth, and a new responsibility to the Triumvirate which liberated him. That voice you hear from time to time, whensoever the stars align, is him! He is no longer Brighton. He is now none other than the Archjustice Andromedas the Ninth himself.
What? Oh, shit!
Liberated exiles retain certain burdens to their old triumvirates. They have much to thank for them, not just for their freedom, but their exalted status in the Commonwealth. The theocratic rulers of the Commonwealth, they do not wear masks and raiments simply for the sake of ceremony. They are not who they appear to be. Their public paths are nothing but a fabrication. Like Brighton, they once too were exiles. Brighton, that voice, he has no love for either of us by now. He knows full well what we attempt to do. Yet, he is bound by the traditions of the rites. He shall always stand on ceremony and complain, but I think he knows, deep down, he is powerless. I think I've lost the Alan Rickman sort of Snape voice. I need to redo it, but yeah. How ironic that one of such high status in the Commonwealth should be so frightened of some long-forgotten exiles such as we. Anyway, that is Brighton for you. He must have seen in you the potential to be one of his strong supporters for a time. If that's a path you wanted to pursue, I should apologize. Now then, whom else should we talk about? Orisa. She betrayed. You asked about Orisa. You understand betrayed Orlac at the moment of his liberation, but then perished in the Shimmer Pool. I'm afraid you know the brunt of it, my boy, but I suppose you ought to know something of Orisa's past. Yes, you be quick to judge her solely by her actions. Mind you, I would never make such excuses for the terrible choices she ultimately made. But her life, I understand, was very difficult. Orisa had been exiled for the foulest of acts. You could see it plainly branded on her face. Such was the heinousness of what she did in the eyes of the Commonwealth. She was an apprentice blacksmith in her youth, taking up the post left by her brother. He had fallen in battle on the blood border, despite wielding their father's own lance and armor. Her father never quite recovered after this, and had grown cool and detached. It was Orisa who took the brunt of his fury. He expected the impossible of her. One day, it was all too much for her. Oops. And when next she lashed out at her, well, she struck back. She struck back again, and again, and again. When they came for her, her father was gone, and she was not herself. She was promptly cast down into the downside for the crime, where her hatred for the Commonwealth only grew. Orisa always was so intense in her demeanor, launched by her father's memory. More than that, her chief motive for wanting back her freedom was, in hindsight, not a healthy one. She longed to join our nation's enemies, to build for the Highwind remnants a great siege engine that could shatter the defenses of the Commonwealth and forever end our feud. What she ultimately did to Orlac, it was an act of pure and thoughtless desperation. I do not think it was simply evil, nor do I think it was personal. I often wondered, though, if in her final moments in the Shimmer Pool, she understood what she had done, and the depths of which she had fallen. For years, I must admit I hated her, but now, in only hope that she found her peace untenable during her relatively short life in the downside and the Commonwealth. Furthermore, I hope the life of Orisa offers some perspective yet to those of who have not made the same mistake. Now then, something else? No, that's everything, buddy. Bid him farewell. You bid Volfred a good afternoon and leave him with his memories. My pleasure, Rita. Reflecting on the past from time to time help demonstrates how far we've come, yet how much farther we have yet to go. Whew! God, that's over. Jaw's all gooey, you know?
Guys, I guess just go out there, obviously, it's real weird, but let me just tell you something here. You ain't gonna find out the other stuff, okay? I mean, anybody in the outside, you can just go and tell a gesture, okay? Go ahead, Jacob.
What are you? Ooh. Permanently gain +1 to hope. Yep. Hermit stat boost? Oh boy, shut up. Yep. Alright. So let's see what we got here. Huh. Yeah. It's gotta be Faye. Or do I send Pepsi back? Imps are known for having superior appetites, but not for having much in that way. Huh. Okay. Let's go. Forward, ho! Once more, you've gained the fall of Solium, where one amongst you may go free. But first, you shall have to prevail against the withdrawn and the liberation rite. Reader, your companions are gathered there under the fall. They shall be counting on you. Indeed, as the cycle of the rites turn even faster, so too is our plan set in motion. My agents in the Commonwealth are beginning to cause a bit of a stir out there, and word has reached Pyre-places that the rites are ending. This is our chance, though let us not despair, should victory elude us here. We shall make the most of whatever the skies may have in store for us. That is to say, good luck, my boy. It is time. Let's go. What's this guy? Dullness, log it. The adversary's pyre shall recover up to 5 each time they douse your pyre. Nope. Through a wondrous miracle, there lies the highest mountain ever to fall, whose waters crash not towards the sea, but into the skies.
The Nightwings gain the summit of the sacred Mount
go.
Aladiel to conduct
Aladiel.
the liberation
Okay.
rite.
I call it Aliodel, but
Even as the stars
Aliodel?
themselves abandon you.
Aladiel. Aladiel.
Make
Aladiel.
good upon these
Aladiel.
final opportunities, reader. This glorious age-old tradition
I see Celeste
coming
in
to
the
an
minstrel.
end upon your watch.
Love that.
I trust your adversaries, the withdrawn, shall not throw away this chance. Choose now who may go free, should they unfortunately fail.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirs is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirs is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the withdrawn, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto the adversaries, the Nightwings. The bog dweller, El Milde, appears in the shadows and reaches for her mask. Us. We are known to be the witch of the Milde. Our adversaries, they are nothing to us, the ones compared to the ones we serve. Ye, that shall be devoured by the coming age, an age of strife, brought down by the fell wings of the many-seeing eyes of Slock, the astral-born. You speak blasphemy among the sacred site of Milde. If you value liberty, then I suggest you cease your mocking of the scribes. The scribes, they fail to stop Slock, and he shall rise again. As for the Nightwings, ye have no consequence in Slock's grand design. She dons her mask once more. Soon, we shall return unto the land which Slock shall ye serve, where we shall offer him our blood, and that of many, many others. Alright, let's go. Nightwings, your decision. On whose behalf shall conduct the liberation rite? Reader, I should ask you to choose wisely, but I'm sure you know no other way. And you, prepare your song, Tariq. Of course, Celeste. Your song? Let's
Whom
go.
do you intend to liberate?
Let's go. Oh, you mean me? That I get to go home? But the 8 scribes, what if they want me to stay?
Who shall stand with her?
Sir Gilman? Arteza. Or do I get Tiza to help?
Sir Gilman.
By this nice honor, he shall fight with all of his might. And then... this one now. I should give it to this miserable old sod. She's got the worst hope out of all of us. Okay. Alright, cool. Now... hope. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Volfred.
Mr. Defense. Let us prevail on this night for you, Faye, and for the good of our ailing nation.
It is done.
Soon, Slack. Very soon. We shall release thee. We shall release thee. And as for ye Nightwings, we have much in store for you. Oh, I fucking bet you do.
Commence.
Let's go. What? How'd she get through? Shit. Let's go. Oh no.
No! I need to jump there. Slack, we invoke thee for we seek thy ancient strength. Before enemies within thy blood. Damnation to the Nightwings. Damnation to the Scribes. The invocation of Slack emphasizes what should know this curse are summoning forth wolves of banishing Icor. Wherever shit in exile is banished, here this night. Whew, okay. Okay. Oh, yes! I need that +8. No way! Oh, not good. What? No, 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 no. Not great. Shit.
Stand not in glory's path.
No! That was in. Go, 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 go. Yes.
In the name of Solium,
20 more points.
the rite is nearly ended.
No, not good, not good, not good, not good.
Again. And there it is.
What? No, 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 no. I have killed her.
The withdrawn have proved their worth.
Oh. No, 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 no. I lost. Do I do the good thing and accept the loss, or do we reset the right? If it was against someone that was worthy to lose, sure, but Imode just gonna be a dick. I'm gonna be a dick too.
It could
Which
have
makes me
been
grumpy.
you.
Nope. Fuck you. It's gonna be me. We'll scratch this from the video. Didn't happen. Damn it! And I wanted to accept whatever happens, happens, but no. Mm-mm. Waiter, I'd ask you to choose wisely, but I'm sure you know no other way. Oh, skipping all this. Blah, 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 blah.
Whom do you intend to liberate?
Okay, so what did I give her, and why did that not work? I gave her the speed boost, did I not? Okay.
Faye. Who shall lend her support?
We don't have a bonus to glory, do we?
Teaser.
Scrack. Yeah, let's go. And then this guy who just... I want to like him, but... Okay.
Volfred.
And I should have gotten that revived. No, whatever.
Commence.
Dang it. Shit. There we go. No. Dang it. Go, Tizo, you got this. Shit. What? Okay. Dang it. Dang it. Dang, she smacks. Pig. No way.
But deftly thwarted the drive.
Woohoo!
In the name of Solium.
39, let's go. No! Wow! Indeed.
A sacred miracle.
Should have jumped.
And kept the flames
Ooh.
alive.
Yeah.
Faye did it.
Okay, we gotta score this one here.
Once more, and we are finished here. A stroke of luck is all.
Woohoo!
There it is.
Oh, thank God.
The Nightwings.
So grumpy it got
their
lost. Super grumpy about
They
that.
surpassed their adversaries
If it was
in the end.
Ignarius, I don't know, some maybe Pamitha, like,
Thus
let's allow it and see what
ends
happens.
the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Know that this affront against luck has been recorded, and his vengeance shall darken the skies. Oh, fuck off. I can go home? I think this means I can go home. She shuts her eyes. By the scribes. By the scribes. But what will happen now to you? To all of you? Can you all come with me? No, that's not to say. The scribes, they say not yet, although I think your time will come. Your time will come. And I will wait for you because I don't have any friends back home, at least. I didn't used to, so I want you to come join me there, okay? But now the scribes are calling to me, so goodbye. She falls into the swimming pool, and then she is gone. Goodbye, and please, oh scribes, watch over them, okay? Faye earns back the freedom. Faye is set to do the downside, is set to return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May she return in glory.
Godspeed, Moon-touched one. The 8 scribes are watching from afar. By their grace, may the cycle of the rites keep turning for as long as possible.
Alright then.
The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours.
You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the withdrawn at the Liberation Rite. Kuruhu! Tizo wishes Faye a safe journey home. Safe journey home. Safe travels to you, Faye. The rest of us await for the day of your reunion on the other side. Faye, she's a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and an unshakable sense of curiosity. She's regained her freedom in the Liberation Rites. You succeed in liberating Faye, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. We have but a few Liberation Rites remaining. Exactly how many I do not wish to speculate about as yet, until such time as we can better say for certain. Under no circumstances would I suggest this is ideal. However, it is the opportunity enough that our plan may yet as it succeed. 65%, let's go. Although all of these setbacks I fear, Volfred trails off and falls silent. Some of the others exchange looks and begin to extend. When the rites soon ending, everything which Volfred has sought, both of us for his own for many years, and now with all of you, all of it may have all been in vain, and the hush spreads to the others. But not to you. You then proceed to do something that none of them would expect. You raise your voice. Each of your fellow exiles turn to you, their expressions asking you a question with no easy answer. What are we going to do? As you meet Tizo's gaze, the words for the occasion begin to crystallize in your mind. You are searching for the right words, as all your fellow exiles are looking to you now. Search for the words, say your fellow exiles. You tell them that you all have stood together after a time through the quest, and are now poised to cease my place. You tell them you're not going to mince words with anyone here. Because by now, each of you know each other so well. You tell them that you all have struggled to have come this far across the downside, through which many challenges that you have faced. Alright. You tell them you've all struggled to have come this far on the downside, through many challenges which you have faced. It is clear now. Ooh. Whoa. None of you pursue this quest without any guarantees. One cannot assume that will have a happy outcome. But something far more vital is at stake. You see the imminent conclusion of the rites as a sign. It is a sign that the scribes are watching. You now have this opportunity. You now have this opportunity to live with purpose, for each other, for all of those who shall live on. If you can believe any of this, then believe, above all, in each other. Believe that the plan may yet be achieved. And after a brief period of reflection, you share one last sentiment with the group. Let us stand together now. After a brief period of reflection, you share one last sentiment to the group. Mere distance cannot separate our spirits. And then you join the others in silence. Thus do you remain together with your thoughts. No one speaks for a time but then. The struggles you describe, O Master Raider. It has been glorious indeed. Wherever you shall lead, this night shall follow, without stopping once having even to think. Skriha! Pepsi vows to stand with you, no matter where your quest shall lead. May long the stars remain alive for you, leader sir. All the while, Volfred remains watching you intently. Then expression softens, and he smiles. You are right, my boy. Of course. We are the Nightwings. It is precisely as you said. May our destinies could not separate our spirits. Lead us then, Rita, to the end of our quest, and the dawn of a new age for our kin. Everyone, for the Nightwings. Everyone responds in kind. They stand with you no matter what. They await the outcome of your vision of the stars, which burn with renewed fury, because now the last rites beckon. Each of the Nightwings gain +1 to hope permanently? What? Let's go. The stars above now burn with what appears a desperate fury, many more than the usual. The path is yours to choose amid a myriad of stars. Look upon them all. So I think that they're all open now. I can just choose wherever the heck I want. Yeah. Oh, 4, 5. Is this gonna do it every time now? The stars of the 8 scribes, they shine together now as one. The low minstrel draws breath as though surprised by what he sees. He backs away and averts his eyes. This is another sign that rites are soon to cease. Few chances are yet to remain to confront the adversaries you have met during your journey. Three and 0 against her. 1 and 2. 2 and 0. 2 and 0. 2 and 0. 2 and 0. Maybe we should patch things up with Pamitha's sister here. How's the player looking? All day low. So beat the dissidents. I'll play the Pyre-rates. Who's next? Okay, let's play against Pamitha's. My biggest weakness. Alright, everybody. Alright, I'm good for Pyre now. Alright, yeah. Definitely gonna call it here. First, what I'm gonna do... Oops, not that button. Gonna shoot an invite. Oh shit. Oh, was I in the party the entire time still? Alright, I'm gonna start a new party here. Alright, I'm gonna turn that down. Oh, shit. Nice cool cross breeze going here. Alrighty, everybody. Let's take a little break here. I'll see if the buddies show up. In the meantime, I'm going to call it here. Maybe I'll put on a little Devil May Cry in a minute. Maybe I'll just relax. So we'll see. But cheers. Thanks you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you, everyone that's going to watch the video afterwards. Everyone that's going to be, see if, how this goes. We'll watch these videos later down the road. It's starting to get very, very hot in here, so you got a little bit of shine on your voice. So you all have a lovely night. I'll put a little bit of a rate over here and see what we got here. Oh shit. Pocket dial. Okay. I will see you guys all in a little bit. Wait. Let me think here. Sorry, I got a pee too. My brain going all squirrely. You know, brain do the squirrely thing. Alright. Alright, good stuff, people. I will see you all a little bit later. Have a great night, drink your water, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.